You are now watching Back After This, hosted by Nostalgics. Now it's
Running swing here!
with me. Don't go away, Brittany's.
You watching Nick?
Five, four, three, two, one. Let's have a parade.
From New York City, the National Broadcasting Company presents its 38th annual live telecast of Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Your host, America's most popular weatherman, Willard Scott. And also from the Today Show family, making her debut as a parade host, Deborah Norville. We have a special visitor, Alf, that mischievous ambassador from outer space. In this year's Merry March, the Giant Balloon. 9 familiar favorites joined by a spectacular new character, Bugs Bunny. And adding glitter along the way, stars of television and the theater. The cast of the new Tommy Tune Broadway musical hit, Grand Hotel. Singer Judy Kay, skater Jill Schultz, the Peanuts Gang with saxophonist Damani Murray. Performer Melba Moore, folk singer Odetta, country music star Clint Black, Vince Bruce and the Big Apple Circus, Santa Barbara's Terry Lester, Sandra Ferguson and Charles Grant from Another World, impressionist Fred Travolina, Miss America 1990 Debbie Turner, L.A. Law's Alan Rachin, Don Lewis from A Different World, Scott Bakula of Quantum Leap, the Radio City Music Hall Rockettes, Buddy Hackett, Dixie Carter, Chelsea Hertford, Robert Vaughn, and Telly Savalas. And from WNBC-TV, Jane Hansen, Perry Phelps, and Katie Kelly. The cast of the new Broadway musical Meet Me in St. Louis, the NCA Superstars, award-winning high school marching band, the Kilgore College Band and Rangerettes, the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, America Sings, and the New Kids on the Block. All that plus fabulous floats, hundreds of clowns, and heralding the Christmas season, the first exciting holiday entrance of Santa Claus. NBC's telecast of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is sponsored in part by the good time, great taste of your holiday place, McDonald's. By Cotton Incorporated for America's cotton growers. By the Hot Licks computerized guitar. Play like a rock star in a minute with the Hot Licks guitar, new from Tyco. And by Oshkosh Bagosh, kids' clothes as tough as our name.
Wow, everybody loves the parade. Look who I just found. Betty, Archie, Jughead, Veronica, Mr. Weatherby. The guys from the Archie comics are here. Everybody's come up to see the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Look up there. It's the bunny from the Quick Nestle, the Quick Bunny Mix. And they've got about 30 or 40 people holding this rabbit down. The wind is kicking up here. You can see the snow going sideways through the picture frame here. Lots of fun here. And if you love a parade the way I do, you're going to love to meet the guys.
We're back now with Macy's 68th Annual Thanksgiving Day Parade, and coming up right behind us is the rocket car with the singing family, the Jets. A real talented group then compared to the Jacksons. And listen, this Chippendale, all furnished by Buena Vista Television. They give us the Rescue Rangers theme.
Go slipping through the cracks, but these two gumshoes are picking up the slack. There's no cave too big, no cave too small. When you need help, just call. When there's danger, no, it never tells what's there involved. Somehow, whatever's wrong, it's solved. Not sin, but then Mr. Hall have you mind so fine. Look under every stone when you need some help to save the day. They're never far away. When there's danger, no, it never fails. What's there involved? Somehow, whatever's wrong, it's solved. When there's danger,
Terrific.
Everybody has a ball at this parade. The Dragon and the Horse are bringing Dawn Lewis down the parade route right now. You know Dawn at Jaleesa Vincent of NBC's Different Worlds. And she's also majored in voice and musical theater at the University of Miami. Graduated magna cum laude. You'll hear why in this Wind Beneath My Wings. Beautiful song. Dawn, but Dawn is right.
Must have been cold there in my shadow. Never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine. That's your way. You always walked one step behind. You ever know that you're my hero? Everything I would like to be. Now I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings.
Twenty-seven fantastic degrees, 150 degrees in our hearts. What a day it is for a parade. I suppose it had to have. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade has been invaded by an alien life form, or some form of life. His name, of course, is Alf, and he claims to be 233 years old. Alf, old boy, you don't look a day over 230 to me.
Thanks, Willard. I try to look good.
Hey, you're from the planet Melmac. Do they have a Macy's on Melmac?
They don't have a Macy's. No, they don't. No.
That Thanksgiving celebration?
Well, we call it Papiano, and it involves wearing your underwear on the outside. But other than that, it's the same.
Well, what's the biggest attraction for you in this parade? Wouldn't be a certain feline, would it?
Well, that's the reason I'm here.
Well, you're going to be crazy about this next act, or cat. I think I'd let you introduce him, if you will, please, sir, if you got your ad-libs ready.
You got it. You know, everyone on my planet of Melmac wants to visit the state of Hawaii, especially the island of Oahu. Why? Beats me. No, it's because it's the home of the drill team Hawaii and St. Andrew's Priority School drill team, directed by Penny Young, and they do a really mean chicken dance. The kind of dancing that makes me want to butter my feet and join in. No squawks about it. of breath after that.
And when the parade continues, we'll hear a number from a new Broadway musical.
Hey, I was going to tell him that. Huh? It's Grand Hotel, the musical, with a bunch of singing and dancing, directed by Tommy Tune.
That and much, much more.
Hey, Blue, look, they're blowing up a balloon. I know, I love balloons too. Let's try to figure out what it is. Okay, it's blue, it's got big floppy ears, ooh, and a paw print that looks very familiar. Blue, that balloon looks like you. A really, really big you. We figured out what it is. It's a big blue balloon. Blue has got a big balloon. Blue has got a big balloon.
Look for Blue's Big Balloon at Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Happy Thanksgiving from Blue's Clues and Nick Jr.
Buddy and the Crickets rock and roll. Patti LaBelle sings, and the Rockettes go coast to coast when the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade continues, live on NBC.
And welcome back to NBC's telecast of the 64th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Peter Pan is known to children everywhere as the little boy who refused to grow up. His home is a place called Never Whatsoever. These are guys that every kid in America knows, probably better than most of the kids on their street. This is Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street. During the week, they teach you how to spell and how to count. They hope you like them.
No, really, Bert. Do you like me? Do you think I'm swell? Do you like me? You know me well. If you like me, won't you tell? I want to hear it from you. We always have a super time when we play and sing a song. But I wonder if you still like me, even when I do things wrong.
Oh, Ernie. Yes, I like you.
Really?
That is right. Oh, I like you.
Oh, good.
Can you turn off the light? I like you. Now can we say good night?
Good night.
Now that you've heard it from me.
Oh, gee, thanks, Bert. I think I can sleep now.
That's good. Good night.
Good night.
Bert and Ernie, I know somebody who likes you very much because he's flying right over you. The gentle and ever so friendly bird that everybody learns from and everybody loves. It's Big Bird, one of the giant balloons from Sesame Street.
We just got a call from LaGuardia. They got him on the radar.
I believe they do, too. He's from the Children's Television Workshop. Hoboken proved that nonsense is habit forming. And their advice to us is tackle that temptation with a time step.
If ever you are tempted to transgress, remember this. An idle mind is where the devil works on my analysis. If busy hands are happy hands, then dancing feet are bliss. So tackle that temptation with the time step. Not a one step or a two step, but a time step. Step, a step, a left will change in your step shoes. You can chase the devil out and shout the good news. Oh, tackle that temptation with a time step before temptation. Tackle you. I said,
Tackle that temptation with a time step. Not a one step or a two step, but a time step. And if that's not enough, then go and shuffle off the buffalo. Tackle that temptation with a time step. Before temptation tackles you.
but many nuns have enjoyed nonsense so much that they've actually appeared in the show.
A song from the Fantastics, the Bart Simpson balloon, and Santa Claus is on the way.
Shakes when they attend clown school for a day, a place where everybody wants to be voted class clown. One thing is certain, though, these people are most likely to succeed at making this parade a barrel of laughs every single year. Speaking of clown school, tell me some of the things you learned.
I learned how to communicate with the people outside and how to do trips and pratfalls and stuff like that.
You learned how to trip? Was that hard to do?
Not really.
Yeah. Are you excited about the parade?
Very excited.
Is this your first year?
No.
No. How old are you?
10.
How many parades have you been in before this?
2.
Wow, so you're a real veteran at age 10. Your 7th parade? Your 8th? Oh my gosh. Oh. Let's talk to some Macy's employees and see what you all do when you don't have your makeup on. Anybody here who actually works at Macy's? Tell me what you do.
I work in personnel.
Yeah, and do you look forward to this event every year?
Well, this is my first year, so I'm very excited to be here.
Yeah, how do you like wearing all that makeup? That's pretty heavy.
Yeah, it's real heavy.
And are you all staying warm? Are you all freezing? Do you have lots of layers on? Freezing! Everybody's freezing. Well, you look terrific, and I know you're going to put a smile on everyone's face today at the parade. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for talking to me. Let's say a quick hi to my favorite clown. You know?
Okay, I can see her coming down. We're watching the parade from one of my favorite views. I can almost touch Katie. She's almost here now. The rooftop of the Marriott Marquis Hotel in Times Square. And by George, I think we've got it. My Fair Lady is back on Broadway, opening tomorrow with Richard Chamberlain and Melissa Errico. But today, here is the very lovely Eliza Doolittle and friends. I'm worm dead at worm. Hey, we're back in Herald Square where we belong. Hey, like my head.
I like it. I like it. It's you.
I talk like Gary Cooper because my teeth are together with this head. That's how they say Happy Thanksgiving in clown country. And I mean, you're looking at it right now, live up Broadway, right in front of Macy's. Only the best in the business, that's all. Just the best in the business.
Aren't the marching bands great?
I love it. You're the first band from Florida. I think they're already on the plane going home. It is chilly.
They're not used to this weather.
That's a real shocker, isn't it? Aren't they great? I love to see these kids do this stuff. I love it. Under the direction of Jim Phantom, the West High School Entertainment Unit from Torrance, California. It's one of the most widely traveled bands in the good old U.S. of A. Oh, that's a record band. Oh, Santa Claus, Katie Couric, Brian Gumble, too. They're my favorite TV stars here at NBC. Oh,
Willard, here's someone who makes any day sunny. Big Bird obviously has taken a detour on Sesame Street and has landed right here where we want him, in Herald Square, home of Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Since 1969, Big Bird has been teaching millions of preschoolers their ABCs and so much more.
Wait a minute, they're ABCs. You mean they're NBCs.
Today we honor this noble bird with a cheery balloon furnished by the Children's Television Workshop, celebrating their 25th anniversary.
Well, that's a bright yellow feather in their birthday cap. I hope I'm around to wish him a happy 100.
Willard, the race is on between the tortoise and the hare, and folks, it is definitely a bad hair day.
That's a pretty rotten joke.
Because our friend the tortoise is already leading by a smile. And I'll bet he's smiling because the hilarious Elaine Boozler is right behind him, zigzagging her way down Broadway on the Doodlebug.
I love that.
Someone's being bashful. That's no way to be. Not with me. Can't you see that I am just as embarrassed as you, and I can understand your point of view. I've always been shy. I confess that I'm shy. Can you guess that this confident air is a mask that I wear 'cause I'm shy? And you may be sure, way down deep I'm demure. Though some people I know might deny it, at bottom I'm quiet and pure. I'm aware that it's wrong to be meek as I am. My chances may pass me by. I pretend to be strong, but as weak as I am, all I can do is try. God knows I try, though I'm frightened and shy. And despite the impression I give, I confess that I'm living a lie, because I'm actually terribly timid and horribly shy.
Hey, Doodlebug, 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 come to me.
And Willard, just to give you an idea how big Smokey is, the brim on his hat alone is 8 feet.
Hopefully, a big 5-0, buddy. And another 50 years, you'll be hearing from me on the Today Show.
But until then, remember, only you can prevent forest fires.
Hey, we didn't rehearse. That was good. We shouldn't rehearse. That messes us up. I told you that. Smokey's going into Macy's to do his Christmas shopping. See, he's trying to decide whether he wants to use a credit card or pay cash. Talk about all the fun in this parade. There's no way to capture in our hearts and tell you exactly what a feeling there is in this city. The police in New York City love this parade, I think, more than anything else. And here they are, the police department band under the direction of Sergeant Tony Giorgio. Organized in 1903, these guys don't look a day over 40. Band has played for every major New York City parade. 40 musical members of New York's finest. Check them out. They are the greatest. Following this distinguished band is the New York Police Department Mounted Unit. What a proud sight this is on a beautiful day for Thanksgiving. The Big Apple float comes to us furnished by the New York Daily News. And here they are, celebrating their 25th anniversary, the '69 Miracle Mets. Hey, there's Tom Seaver and Art Szymanski. Look at that. Holy mackerel. Who would you believe? Can you believe the term recording stars? I mean, they've become big hits. It's unbelievable. And there's something else you got to have, boys. What is it? Love them Yankees. Hallelujah. Due to the heavy winds, and we're showing you some of our balloons on videotape. We just wanted you to know that. It is a really windy day, and it could be a bit of a problem, so there.
Willard spin jumping all the way. Along comes Sonic the Hedgehog. Every kid knows this video game superstar with his bodacious blue spikes and red-hot sneakers. Furnished by Sega of America, the Hedgemeister's debut in the parade is already bigger than a sonic boom.
Hey, I must say, Katie, that Sonic the Hedgehog is looking as sharp as his 3 rows of spiky quills. I just wonder who gets to scratch his back.
Not me, Willard, but thanks for joining us, Sonic.
Would you scratch my back?
Not on your life.
All right, would you scratch the director's back? And,
Ronald McDonald fills the sky with Santa's sleigh just a few clouds away. Next on NBC.
Who said it couldn't be done? With a bit of a grin, we all pitched in. You're looking at some of the Macy's folks that helped make this possible. 67 years. It gets bigger and better and more exciting than ever. Don't you agree, man?
Absolutely, Willard. The nation's biggest Thanksgiving shindig. You won't need a telescope, Willard, to catch these stars. It's the dazzling Stars on Parade float surrounded by the NCA All-American Dance Team under the direction of Laura Davis and Mike Miller. Marking their 8th consecutive year in the Macy's Parade, this award-winning team is back to get us jumping, bumping, and pumping. So terrific. I mean, if I had half that energy, if I could summon up some of that, I'd be a star in my own right. Hey, here's my favorite guy in the whole world. He is back. Le Grand Fromage, the big cheese, the big cheeseburger furnished by McDonald's. Ronald, you know, hates to admit it today, but it is a little windy here. Anyway, he's sharing the joy of reading with all of his friends. He knows that even a clown should know how to read, and that's important. So check it out and share the joy of reading with our friends. And there's the real, honest, the goodness, McCoy, Ronald McDonald. The clown of the hour being escorted with a group of Macy's employees eagerly trying to catch up. Did you say ketchup?
I know. Things I wrote to joke.
To get you back, look what we found, Willard.
Uh-oh.
Can you see that?
I sure can.
I know we promised not to show your baby pictures, but that's right, folks. Willard Scott, the very first Ronald McDonald.
That's it. That's a picture of Ronald in his first suit. He still has it. And I'm proud of it. You know, I bet I can still fit into that nose. That's about all. That was nice. Hey, man, this is a clown smorgasbord today, or what? I mean, I've never seen somebody like Clown Heaven. And talk about marching to the beat of a different drummer. It's the Funny Factory Clown Band from Colts Neck, New Jersey. And they are different, all right. These are the most melodious clowns you'll ever meet. Eat your heart out, Pagliacci. It's so cold.
NBC's regular programs will not be seen this morning because live from the heart of New York City, we kick off the holiday season with Macy's 66th Annual Thanksgiving Day Parade. Back again as our holiday hosts, direct from NBC's Today Show, it's Willard the Weatherman Scott and everyone's favorite morning show co-host, Katie Couric.
Girls. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Macy's fabulous Thanksgiving Day Parade. But where the heck is that big guy, Willard Scott? Hey, Willard, what are you doing up there with that telescope?
Hey, Katie, I'm looking for the parade. Oh, wait a minute. Hold it. I think I can see it. The first band. There they are! Hey, listen, I can hear the first fanfare. Hey, and take a look at that. There's Macy's Gene McFadden doing the backstroke. Stepping off. Here it comes. Are you ready?
You bet, Willard.
Live from New York, the National Broadcasting Company presents its 41st telecast of the Emmy Award-winning Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade with blockbuster numbers from Broadway shows, giant balloons, marching bands, fabulous floats, and celebrities galore. The cast of Guys and Dolls will rock the boat. The star of Jelly's Last Jam, Gregory Hines. Songs from Crazy for You, Falsettos, Annie Warbucks, and Five Guys Named Mo. Mac Davis from the Will Rogers Follies, the American Ballroom Theater, the Big Apple Circus, Macy's Giant Balloons, Bugs Bunny, Bart Simpson, Babar, and in his first flight, Goofy. Famed soprano Jesse Norman, country singer Aaron Tippin, the Rockin' Trolls, Miss America Leanza Cornett, from NBC Dan Florek of Law and Order, Blossom's Jenna Von Oy, Pee Wee Love and Sean Weiss from Here and Now, and Brian Green from Another World, Shari Lewis and Lamb Chop, singer Shanice, the girls from the Babysitters Club, and singers Regina Bell and Peebo Bryson, Chris Burke of Life Goes On, Cheech Marin, John Tesh, singer Michael Feinstein, kid rappers Chris Cross, and the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Riddick Bowe, country singers McBride and the Ride, Rich Little, and the Kilgore Rangerettes. Be our guest with Beauty and the Beast, Broadway legend Carol Channing in a show-stopping number. The Radio City Music Hall Rockettes celebrate their 60th anniversary. All this and more before that jolly old man from the North Pole lands in Herald Square. NBC's telecast of Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is sponsored in part by Wendy's Old-Fashioned Hamburgers, the best hamburgers and a whole lot more. And by Cotton Incorporated for America's cotton growers. Cotton, the fabric of our lives.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back. You know, while the parade marches to Broadway and Herald Square, the NCAA Superstar Dance Team, under the direction of Mike Miller and Laura Davis, once again opened the show with a celebration of America on the move. From the stagecoach to the train, from the Model T to the airplane, get ready for liftoff. Let's go.
My part?
Your part.
All aboard.
All aboard for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
in a scene from Jelly's Last Jam. And Santa Claus is on the way, so stay tuned to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Yes, yes.
What about this weather? You're in charge of the weather. What happened?
Listen, you think I'm responsible for the weather?
Yes.
I'm totally irresponsible when it comes to weather. You know that. It is a beautiful day. 55 degrees, no wind.
That's true.
It's warm.
Looking on the bright side.
I mean, do you realize that 2,000 feet above us right now, it's bright, brilliant sunshine, and you'll be seeing that as you wing your way home to go to get your Thanksgiving dinner. Here, it's raining a little bit.
But you know what? The rain has not dampened the enthusiasm of the parade participants one iota, has it, Willard?
Carol Channing said it beautifully. It has brought out a spirit that I have never seen in 6 years here. It's just adverse enough to make everybody on their toes.
And you just have to improvise, like I did with my shoes. Can you see these shoes, Willard? These are the latest in New York fashion.
I thought Tom McCann
These
was
are
out of business.
plastic bags over my new suede shoes. Well, you know, Willard, that spunky redhead, Annie, is returning to Broadway this March in a brand new musical called Annie Warbucks. Annie has been adopted by Daddy Warbucks, but life is not perfect, Willard. If he doesn't find a wife in 60 days, it's back to the orphanage. That's the law.
She needs an agent. That's
so
what
here, Lauren Gaffney as Annie has been reunited with the ever-faithful Sandy, and she's very happy. So sing, Annie Warbucks.
Sandy! They found you! I'm so happy! 'Cause when you smile, I smile. Your smile lights my smile. So when I'm low, nowhere to go, nothing is clearer. I see you grin, gotta give it. We're like a mirror. When you're glum, me too. I'm all at sea too. Water and bread, cool I had there on the menu. Here in the room, all the gloom disappears when you flash that great big gorgeous smile. When you're glum, me too. I'm all at sea too. Water and bread, cool I had there on the menu. Here in the room, all the gloom disappears when you flash that great big gorgeous. Give me a smile. Give me a smile. Give me a smile.
Field is not known as an up-and-atom cat, but when he heard he was going to be the first giant balloon in the parade this year, well, he roused himself to fly down Broadway just for us. Furnished by United Media, Garfield will be celebrating his 15th birthday this year. Happy birthday, big guy, and thanks for stopping by.
Oh, that's
Nice hat, Willard.
Thank you. Perfectly lovely. Kitty, kitty. I thought you were going to do that.
Wow, he looks like he's coming down for a crash landing, doesn't he, Willard?
I think he's looking for some more food. That cat has an insatiable appetite. A cat after my own heart. And liver. Fava beans. And a good Chianti. Catante. I don't don't think the Pilgrim men and women would have approved of Garfield's Thanksgiving menu, since they were the first ones to cook the traditional Thanksgiving feast with a lot of help from their beautiful Indian friend.
Willard, you know, Macy's Turkey has come of age. He's making his 21st appearance in the parade today. Riding up on top is, of course, Mac Davis. After a career that has spanned music, TV, and film, he's making his Broadway debut this year, as we mentioned earlier, in the Will Rogers Follies. Mac's come a long way down the pike and never met a man he didn't like.
Yes, I've come a long way down the pike. Never met a man I didn't like. Met the worst, met the best, some who put me to the test. Almost made me change my mind, yet somehow I always find if you don't expect too much, there's a certain human touch Homo sapiens has got, other animals have not. Try the shoes on at our heels, feel what makes him what he is, what it's like inside his skin, in the skin he's living in. Just like me, a lump of sod, there but for the grace of God. That is the philosophy of this part-time Cherokee President King.
Watch for the Radio City Music Hall Rockettes. And coming up, Clifford the Big Red Dog as our parade marches on.
We're back, babe.
We are.
Do you see what's up in the sky?
It's a bird, it's a plane?
The clouds are beginning to part.
Actually, you're right. The sun is starting somewhere up there, Willard. There's the sun.
I'm going to play Moses and hope for the best here and see if I can get some better weather. Hey, we're back in Herald Square with the longest-running show on Broadway, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Only the greatest show in the world.
And Willard, here comes the snail with Little Pee Wee Love, a regular on NBC's new Saturday night sitcom, Here and Now. Trying to keep up on the tortoise is castmate Sean Weiss. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving, Katie.
Willard, looking after the Earth on this beautiful garden float, it's Captain Planet. Furnished by Deacon Turner Entertainment, Captain Planet is an environmental superhero for the 90s who spreads the word to keep up our clean world. With him, celebrating their 80th anniversary with a special project, Girl Scouts Care for the Earth, is the Girl Scout Choir. Their theme song, The Time Has Come to Love Our Earth.
The time has come, the time has come to love our earth, to love our earth. She is our home, she is our home. She gave us birth, she gave us birth. The time has come, the time has come to clean the seas, to clean the seas, to clear the air, to clear the air.
San Benito High School in Texas, it's the Mighty Greyhound Band. Under the direction of Renee Cortez, this band is representing the state of Texas in their first Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. As they celebrate their Hispanic heritage here in Herald Square, the eyes of Texas are upon them.
The eyes have it. San Benito, Texas. Good old San Benito, the Greyhound Band. Thank you, ma'am. And what you see now is what you get. Clifford, the big red dog, is Macy's first life-size balloon. He's the biggest, reddest dog ever to come down the parade route. That's for sure, for sure. Rumor has it Clifford's been known to eat the whole Thanksgiving turkey in one gulp, and he's looking for a huge fire plug. So watch out.
Sounds like you, Willard. For the third year in a row, Clifford is being led down Broadway by his owner and very best friend, Emily Elizabeth. Furnished by Scholastic Incorporated, the courteous and kind Clifford has been a favorite storybook character with children for almost 30 years. That's little Emily Elizabeth.
She's
Clifford
cute.
better step lively because right behind him are the dog catcher clowns, and they mean business, Willard.
Not mean business, but mean business, right? It's going to take a big dog catcher to catch that dog. I haven't heard that song in 50 years. Hey, here come the dog catchers. Look at them. They're trying to do it, but I don't think they're going to make it. What is that song? I love that old cartoon music. Remember as a kid going to...
Oh, look.
Isn't... Doggone it, just look at those two pups playing ball on Broadway, wagging their little tails and begging for attention and rolling those big brown eyes.
Those tails aren't so little, Willard.
That's a lot of big tail for a little dog. Well, they sure don't have to beg to get my attention. They've got it. This fabulous float and all the others you see in this magical parade are created by Macy's very own craftspeople. They are spectacular, right over in good old New Jersey. They work all year long for this moment, and we thank them. They are truly creative genii. Geniuses? Genii. I like that, Gina. Look at it. That's spectacular.
From NBC's Blossom, Joey Lawrence, singer Michael Feinstein, and Santa Claus is on the way when our parade continues.
So you want to have fun, so you want to join a big parade? Have you come to the right place?
Absolutely.
It's only the greatest place in the world. Macy's right here in Herald Square. And we're back with more of this miracle on 34th Street, otherwise known as Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
The Doodlebug, Willard, as it crawls into Herald Square, is Michael Feinstein. Known as an outstanding interpreter of American song, this year Michael recorded an album just for children. He called it Pure Imagination and filled it with whimsical songs like the one about the beetle with no one to hug on his way to the ugly bug ball.
Once a lonely caterpillar sat and cried to a sympathetic beetle by his side. I've got nobody to hug. I'm such an ugly bug. Then a spider and a dragonfly replied, if you're serious and want to win a bride, come along with us to the glorious annual Ugly Bug Ball. Come on, let's crawl to the Ugly Bug Ball, and a happy time we'll have there, one and all at the Ugly Bug Ball. Then our caterpillar saw a pretty queen. She was beautiful in yellow, black, and green. He said, would you care to dance? Their dancing led to romance. Then she sat upon his caterpillar knees, and he gave his caterpillar queen a squeeze. Soon their honeymoon built a big cocoon, thanks to the Ugly Bug Ball. Come on, let's crawl, gotta crawl to the Ugly Bug Ball, to the ball, and a happy time we'll have there, one and all at the Ugly Bug Ball. Gotta crawl to the ball, and a happy time we'll have there, one and all at the annual Ugly Bug Ball.
I like the way he slithers down Broadway, don't you?
Absolutely, Willard.
I can do. Hey, one of my heroes, dude. Keeping the parade in step. Who better than Quick Bunny? Marching down Broadway in his spiffy band uniform, marking time on his own bass drum. Furnished with a Nestle beverage company. Wouldn't a nice hot chocolate taste good now, Katie? Maybe
Yes, it would, Willard. But you know what? That is the strawberry Quick Bunny.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, not cute bird, though, isn't he?
I guess they left Charlie Brown and the rest of the Peanuts gang sort of behind to cook the Thanksgiving turkey. I'm telling you, it's a dog's life up there. Ain't that right, Snoopy?
Look at their hats. Those are cute, aren't they, with little woodstocks on top of them?
I love it. I love it. I think isn't he wearing a headset listening to probably his favorite radio station? He likes country music.
Bon Jovi, maybe.
I can, yeah. Got to explain it to me. They've been crowd pleasers for a long time. Lovable, adorable characters. I love the comic strips. Got a nice message. Always a little subtle message. From South Carolina, it's the Lexington High School, what was it, High School Marching Band. And they are the first time that they've ever been here at the Macy's Parade. They're sensational. These state champions are under the direction of Daniel Ward, and going to play a special arrangement. They're going to go full tilt on this thing. Hey, if you're thinking that, you know, a hero is just a meatball sandwich, well, you're dead wrong. And here comes Spider-Man to prove it. Furnished by Marvel Comics and celebrating his 30th anniversary.
He looks pretty good for his age.
Thank you. Oh, you mean him. Spider-Man is America's favorite climber. I'll get that in a minute. And Macy's official superhero balloon. Check him out. He's armed, by the way, with an NBC camera right in his tummy so he can get some great pictures for all you folks watching at home as he weaves his web of adventure down Broadway. So get him, Spider, baby. How was that reading?
We will welcome Blossom's Jenna Von Oy, Cheech Marin, and the Woody Woodpecker balloon when our parade continues.
Welcome back, everyone.
Fun things are all we ever do. Yeah, it's lamb chops, play along. Come join the kids and play along. We got a lot of good stuff for you. This is the song. This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever. But because this is a special holiday, I got a gift to send your way. And it's the kind of moment you will never see again, 'cause this is gonna be the long-awaited moment when the band will play one final blast, and we will live in peace at last, and you will hear the song that doesn't end. Wow!
Yay! Sherry Lewis. She's great, isn't she?
She is just as pretty as a picture. You know that?
Sherry. Hi, Sherry, over here. get so excited when I see Sherry Lewis and lamb chop.
I think you have a friend in your family that kind of likes lamb chop.
That's right, a little
Hey,
Ellie.
what? Say, what's your big idea, Doc? Here's that raucous rabbit everybody loves, the looniest of Looney Tunes, gang. He's always been a hit and always will be. He's over 50 years of age. Warner Brothers loves him, and he's riding down Broadway on a silver carrot. Nobody does it quite like Bugs. That rabbit, I mean, he is something else. Take a look at that, the way he works on that carrot.
That's good stuff, Doc.
Furnished by Warner Brothers Costumers Products, he's riding down Broadway on that silver carrot. That rabbit really knows how to work a crowd. I'm telling you, by the way, he's working on that carrot, too. I think I read that twice. I do it in French. Bonjour, monsieur. Ils sont noirs, le rabbit. Ils sont verts.
The rabbit?
The rabbit is carrot.
Leanza Cornett, Miss America 1993, is spending her year speaking out on AIDS awareness, education, and compassion. Leanza is also an accomplished singer, the first Miss America from Florida. Today, Leanza is surrounded by the young winners of Macy's Kids Be a Star Search.
So thrilling, standing out in front on opening nights, smiling as you watch the theater filling, and there's your feeling out there in life. There's no people like show people, they smile when they are low. Yesterday they told you you would not go far, that night you open and there you are. Next day on your dressing room they've hung a star.
Regina Bell and Peebo Bryson take you to a whole new world. Chris Cross raps, and the Pink Panther stalks Broadway. When we come back live on NBC.
Wow, hear that music, Willard? We're back at Herald Square with the Summer Music Games All-Star Drum and Bugle Corps, representing North America in an age range that spans from teenagers to grandparents. This corps of All-Stars is under the direction of Tony DiCarlo.
Powerful, powerful. They are.
Wow, aren't they great?
That is incredible. They are. How many in that group? Anybody know? That's the biggest band I think I've ever seen in my life.
A lot.
A lot. Thank you. Uh-oh. Here he comes. This is the one you have to watch out for. If you... Pardon me, madam, would you come here? Just your doggy bite.
If there's a minky in the bathroom.
Well, if your doggy does not bite, then you're all right. You got him. This is our friend from Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. It's the Pink Panther dancing quietly over the trees, as you can see. Suave and sophisticated. Look at that look, that intelligent look. He looks like an NBC News person. That's definitely, especially those shorts. He is one cool cat. And he looks mighty cool in his swimsuit. Known as the international jet setter, Pink Panther must be headed for holidays, obviously. But he did forget his pants. I think somebody ought to tell him. Happy Thanksgiving, guy. Looks like the Pink Panther star, the soon-to-be-released son of Pink Panther, has his own personal escort down Broadway. I see lots of Inspector Glouseaus behind him looking for the Minky. Is it the Minky?
He's hot on his trail, or should we say tail?
Arf. There goes Sandy.
They've provided 2 generations of viewers with a lot of sunny days, Matt.
And come February, Katie, this American classic will begin its 33rd season, and the Muppets and their street pals will air their 4,000th episode. That's a milestone in children's television.
And we hope they keep sweeping those clouds away for another 3 decades. It's showtime as the Muppets and Sesame Street cast perform a little bit.
At the beginning, a little more later on.
Watching how the good things grow, that's how the world goes on.
Take a look at the sunrise, rolling into the day.
You see all the good things going better every day.
A little bit at the beginning, a little more later on.
Watching how the good things grow, that's how the world goes on.
Take a look at the river, pouring into the bay.
You see all the good things going better every day. So take a look at Natasha in her mama's arms.
Honey, I love it when she's small. Grow her safe and strong.
Take a look at the sunshine pouring out on the day. You see all the good things going better. Good things going better. Good things going better every
Coming up, Charles Nelson Riley, super couple from NBC's Days of Our Lives, Jason Cook and Kirsten Storms, the Barney Big Balloon, plus recording stars O-Town and Boys to Men. The Thanksgiving celebration continues live here on NBC.
Meanwhile, look who's having more fun than a barrel of monkeys. Clue, he left the jungle in 1941 in care of the man in the yellow hat. Today he's climbing all over the big city on his Macy's parade debut. Matt, do you know who this is?
J. Fred Muggs.
No, it's Curious George, of course, making his parade debut and celebrating his 60th birthday, if you can believe that. Vivendi Universal furnishes us with that mischievous monkey whose millions of fans can read about his latest adventure in Curious George in the big city.
All right, we've read about him and seen this famous character, but no one's ever heard Curious George, so this is definitely a first. Let's listen. It was worth the wait, wasn't it?
Definitely. Well, whatever our amazing little hero is up to today, I'm sure he'll keep it under his cool red, green, and yellow hat, which, by the way, is bigger than a New York City hotel room.
All right, somebody get the hook.
It's cute.
Calling all Pokefans, are you ready to do what you have to do to take what it takes to be a Pokemon master? Looks like Macy's Parade is ready. In the universe of video games and kids shows, Pokemon rules. This year's parade makes the big catch as Pikachu, the adorable flagship character of the more than 250 character Pokemon universe, becomes a first-time Big Balloon.
And Matt, furnished by the Pokemon Company, what a shock. Pikachu's been the loyal companion and best friend of Pokemon trainer Ash through 4 TV seasons and 3 movies. Pikachu is always there to lend Ash a helping hand when things get tough.
But today, Pikachu is surrounded only by friends here at the parade and millions more all around the country. You know, for a high school band to afford a trip to Macy's.
If happiness is a warm puppy, get ready for a mega dose of holiday cheer from a real hottie. Looking fetching as usual, it's our favorite party animal, Snoopy, furnished by United Feature Syndicate.
Snoopy may not speak, but that expression pretty much says it all. He digs Macy's Parade and 350 million fans who read Peanuts every day. President Bush was a preschooler when Snoopy was born. Actually, in dog years, he is 400 years old.
Wow, with his supersized imagination, Snoopy, alias Joe Cool, alias Flash Beagle, can be anyone he wants. Just imagine Balloon Snoopy daydreaming on a doghouse 7 stories tall. Okay, you can't get too much Hawaii on a nippy November morning like this. Hawaii's Charger Marching Band from Pearl City.
And hovering above the red shoe car is the Ronald McDonald Balloon, furnished by the McDonald's Corporation. The balloon's volume, 11,000 cubic feet. Ronald has some lacing up to do every morning. Each shoe is just about the size of that car you just talked about.
And Matt, this past year, Ronald McDonald has entertained and educated close to 4 million children through special live performances in schools. These programs are offered free and teach kids the importance of reading, bicycle safety, and recycling, as well as building self-esteem and using those amazing thinking machines, their own heads.
Still to come, Billy Ray Cyrus, the Arthur and Rugrats balloons, and Boys to Men. See it all from our camera high atop the New York Marriott Marquis. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, live right here on NBC.
A quarter of a century ago, author and illustrator Mark Brown created a bedtime story for his own son about an aardvark who loves to read. That character became an American icon and a Macy's Parade Big Balloon favorite. Now celebrating his 25th birthday, it's Arthur, furnished by the Learning Company.
And it's a wonderful kind of day for that lovable aardvark, Matt. His holiday special, Arthur's Perfect Christmas, airs on PBS. Every day is a big one on his series. He faces the challenges of childhood, like making friends and feeling different. It's a tall order for a 3rd grader.
But Arthur can handle it. Overall, Balloon Arthur's the size of 3 putting greens. And when it comes to self-respect and also respect for others, Arthur is up to par every time.
I love Arthur. Meanwhile, Matt hitching a ride. Now check out the new bird in town. Okay, before anyone cries foul, let's just say he's Big Bird the Second. Sesame Street's beloved feathery friend made his Macy's debut in 1988, but today Sesame Workshop furnishes a brand new Big Bird decked out in a warm red winter scarf adorned with musical notes.
Those symbols bear numbers and ABCs. That's a reflection of what generations of viewers have learned on Sesame Street.
Big Bird's the size of the caboose car of a train, which is what Sesame Street would need to haul all those Emmys, a grand total of 79.
And credit really goes out to Macy's Parade Studio and design team and their chief, John Piper, for designing Big Bird and all of today's magnificent floats and balloons.
Sesame Street meets Broadway on a float furnished by Sesame Workshop. They've provided 2 generations of viewers with a flying high for its 5th year. The Rugrats balloon with that can-do or can-do-do kid in diapers, Tommy Pickles, a born leader.
Careful, I'm a new father. That hits home. His scaredy cat sidekick, Chucky Finster, is a real baby doomer. His philosophy, we've said it before, every silver lining comes with a cloud at the end. And when all else fails, cry. Once again, transportation's provided by the baby's best buddy, good old Spike. And speak of transportation, his snout is longer than 2 New York City taxi cabs, Katie.
Furnished by Nickelodeon, Rugrats celebrates its 10th anniversary with festivities that include their own star on Hollywood's Walk of Fame. You can't get any bigger than these mini megastars. The balloon, by the way, is the size of 20 playpens.
The Ask Jeeves balloon, Mayor Rudy Giuliani and the heroes of New York City. Macy's Parade marches on. Don't miss a beat.
Making his very first blast down Broadway in the Macy's Parade, all the way from Retroville, it's Jimmy Neutron, furnished by Nickelodeon. This Christmas, he'll star in his own feature film called Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. Jimmy is an ordinary kid with an extraordinary super smart brain, and he likes to invent things like a girl-eating plant, invisible hamsters, good stuff. His favorite invention, by the way, his robot dog, Goddard.
In the movie, Jimmy and Goddard and their friends undertake a daring rescue mission, battle evil aliens, save the Earth, and most importantly, arrive home in time for supper. Jimmy's a whiz in school, light years ahead of everyone. Socially, well, he may be a bit of a nerd, except for that cool hair. Kind of a Chris Isaac look, don't you think? Like New York City, the NYPD marching band. We've got lots of great characters, including Cheezosaurus Rex. He's roaming down Broadway on his Macy's Parade debut, sporting his new NYPD cap, the delightful, the delicious, the delovely. Cheezosaurus Rex, furnished by Kraft Macaroni and Cheese. See, Rex lives in a fabuloni world, and he's mild-mannered but has a sharp sense of humor. He's full of slapstick and corny puns, kind of like us.
Since 1943, King.
All right, here we go. The answer is Ask Jeeves. And the question, well, what distinguished cyber servant knows the answer to virtually everything? The Jeeves balloon returns to the parade this year, furnished by Ask Jeeves.
Listen to this. Visitors to the Ask Jeeves website ask that brainy butler some 5 million questions daily, and he virtually serves up the answer to just about anything. Here's what people have been asking recently. How long are turkey leftovers good to eat? Matt, now, what do you think?
I don't know, 2-3 weeks?
Till it gets that little fuzz on it.
The answer, 3 to 4 days, according to the National Turkey Federation. So you want answers? Ask the man with the golden keys to knowledge.
Florence Henderson, recording star Joey McIntyre, plus the Blues Clues balloon. And don't forget Santa. He's coming to town when Macy's 75th Thanksgiving Day Parade continues.
Did you ever think you'd see a Macy's Parade character in his birthday suit? Well, check out the Honey Nut Cheerios Bee. On Cheerios' 60th anniversary, he sports a special birthday outfit from some very important designers, namely the third graders of the town of Beeville, Texas.
Furnished by General Mills, millions of fans welcome back today the first bee balloon ever in Macy's Parade. And if you think you know what gives him a buzz, well, you're probably right. Honey, that pot is big enough to store 2 gallons for every single family in Beeville, Texas.
You know his favorite group's the Bee Gees.
You got it in, didn't you?
We're about to enter a new world, a very old one, actually. Hallmark Entertainment. And now all eyes are on that blue balloon as that cuddly preschool puppy with clever clues gives her autograph to adoring fans for the 3rd time in Macy's Parade. She's only the 5th giant female balloon in the parade ever.
Blue is furnished by Nickelodeon and is not only smart and cuddly. At 500 pounds, she's quite a handful. Just ask one of the 58 dashing dog handlers walking her down Broadway.
Up next, the Dragon Tales Cassie Balloon, Tim Curry and the cast of A Christmas Carol, and John Cicada aboard the Satterland Express. The spectacle continues live here on NBC.
And looking pretty in pink on her 2nd trip from Dragonland to Macy's Parade, it's that lovable dragon next door, Cassie, from Dragon Tales, Sesame Street's animated adventure series on PBS. Cassie is furnished by Sony Pictures Family Entertainment.
Cassie's a fun, bright, lovable dragon whose family consists of 74 brothers and sisters. Kind of Dragonland's answer to the Baldwin brothers.
She's often too shy to promote her good ideas, but not today. Cassie's wearing that iridescent badge around her neck. It shows her confidence and belief in herself.
Dragon Tales fans also know that Cassie's the youngest and smallest of all the dragons, but Balloon Cassie's larger than life. Macy Captain Laura Ramos would have to climb 7 flights of stairs to whisper in Cassie's ear.
Okay, I'm guessing Santa's in the area as this.
All right, rock on Barney, BJ, and Baby Bob. Following in his own footsteps, it's our old
Okay.
friend.
We get it.
In fact, you make a friend like this, what, once every 200 million years? Balloon Barney is furnished by Hip Entertainment, and our prehistoric pal proves that wisdom does in fact come with age. Barney's been a friend and teacher to kids in more than 100 countries on 6 continents.
How does the purple one get his kicks? Well, the real Barney danced with the Rockettes in a show that was a Gigantosaurus sellout. Balloon Barney had to sit that one out, however. He can barely duck his head into that 60-foot-high grand foyer of Radio City Music Hall.
You all know his favorite saying.
It's super-de-duper.
And you're scary how good you are at that. And his birthplace in your imagination.
It's Macy's Parade number 3 for Jerry Hoover's show. Thank you, Tony. Look who's putting on the dog for Macy's 75th. Friendly and big-hearted, loyal and fun-loving. I'd even sit up and beg for an intro like that. It's Clifford the Big Red Dog, furnished by Scholastic. What a track record. This is his 9th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
This is one hot red dog. He not only stars as in his own PBS series, but Clifford is this year's poster dog for the National Literacy Campaign. Get Caught Reading. That's because his books, written by Norman Bridwell, number more than 85 million copies in print. In fact, if you took all the Clifford books, lined them up, they'd circle the earth 2 times.
And by the way, he's the only life-size balloon in the Macy's Parade history.
Okay, everybody, the red-nosed reindeer, the big reindeer. Say hello to Hollywood, because they're going Hollywood on the M&M's Network Balloon, furnished by M&M's Chocolate Candies. Who can ever forget the red M&M's character and his famous award acceptance speech? You like me. You really do like me. And that's no Hollywood hype. Both the red and yellow M&M's characters have been superstar sweets for half a century.
Katie, getting in on the act, a group whose new DVD featuring the smash hit Addicted is in stores even as we march. Time for the exciting punk rock rhythms of Simple Plan.
I heard you're doing okay, but I want you to know I'm addicted to you. I can't pretend I don't care when you don't think about me. Do you think I deserve this? I tried to make you happy, but you left anyway. I'm trying to forget that I'm addicted to you, but I want it and I need it. I'm addicted to you. Now it's over. I can't forget what you said, and I never wanna do this again. Heartbreaker, heartbreaker, heartbreaker. Since the day I met you, and after all we've been through, still it.
Franklin Regional High Band had an evening of Cow Patty Bingo. Sounds fun. Where they sold 3,000 tickets corresponding to a square on a huge bingo board, 26,000 square feet in the middle of the outfield.
So here's what I think happened. Chloe the cow dropped her patty on the winner's square, so the Franklin kids from Murraysville, Pennsylvania got the moolah for their first Macy's Parade. Here they are jiving with Sing, Sing, Sing under the direction of Kevin Pollak. these Franklin Regional kids define a true show band at football games, the 2003 Governor's Inaugural Parade in Pennsylvania, and of course in their dazzling debut here at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
They did a terrific job. Okay, he could be the most famous bird alive. He's certainly got a lot of pluck. It's Big Bird, furnished by Sesame Workshop, the nonprofit educational organization. Big Bird soared to new heights on season 34, reading a story along with First Lady Laura Bush.
His scarf adorned with musical notes, and those symbols feature ABCs and numbers, all the things kids learn from the show Sesame Street.
Big Bird's beak is the size of 2 surfboards, and all in all, he's the size of a caboose car of a train. Only Big Bird, of course, never comes in last. Next year marks the 35th season of Sesame Street, which is really amazing. The show's cultural diversity highlights this year's float, featuring many different ways to say hello, from hola in Spanish to Guten Tag in German and Privyet?
Privyet.
Privyet in Russian.
I just made that up. Sesame Street really is the longest street in the world, expanding young minds in over 120 countries. Right now, cast members and Muppets sing out their holiday global greeting to all fans in the Sesame universe with Good Morning World.
Buongiorno Rome, good morning USA, Jumbo South Africa, Namaste Bombay.
I bring good news for every boy and girl. The sun is rising, the sun is rising, the sun is rising.
Good morning world. Ni hao Beijing and hola Uruguay. South Moscow, Australia, today.
Open your eyes, a billion boys and girls. The sun is rising, the sun is rising, the sun is rising.
Good morning world. Wake up in jungles or deserts high and dry. In friendly valleys on snowy mountainside. Wake up, here comes the sun into the sky. Sweden, good morning, and Thailand, Sawadee. Good morning, Eskimos, and also Kamaji. The sun is rising, the sun is rising, the sun is rising. Good morning, world.
Good morning, USA!
NBC's telecast of the 77th Annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is being sponsored in part by City Identity Theft Solution. Free help getting your life back. That's using your card wisely. And by MetLife. Have you met life today? Still to come, jazz sensation Peter Cincotti, the Little Bill Balloon, American Idol Ruben Studdard, plus singing superstar Stacey Orico. We're live here on NBC.
And welcome back, everyone. We really lucked out weather-wise this morning, and heating things up even more. Parade goers are being treated to some hot Latin rhythms right now. The Color and Spice, furnished by Danza Fiesta Dance Company, a group dedicated to preserving the cultural dances of Puerto Rico.
Every dog has his Thanksgiving Day, and our cute and cuddly green dogs includes his favorite feeding dish, a bone, and a big ball. I said cuddly, but actually he's about the size of a house.
Furnished by Green Dog, our hip hound has an eye for everything stylish and trendy, and that includes a 17-year-old singing sensation who's all the rage with her head stuck, and there's got to be more to life, both from her debut CD, Stacey Orico. The stylish and very trendy singing sensation, Stacey Orico.
Got it all, but I feel so deprived. I go up, I come down, and I'm emptier inside. Tell me what is this thing that I feel like I'm missing, and why
Matt Gallant and Jeff Corwin. Clifford, the Big Red Dog Balloon, plus Kool and the Gang. See it all from our camera high atop the W New York Times Square Hotel, live here on NBC.
Welcome back, everybody. As you've seen in today's parade, characters fly down the parade route. They also sail, dance, wiggle, gallop, chug, and crawl. But only one character bulldozes his way down Broadway. It's every kid's favorite construction worker, Bob the Builder, furnished by Hit Entertainment.
Bob's tagged the whole team to plow through this year's parade. That cool cat Pilchard, his main machine Scoop, as well as his loyal co-worker Wendy, and of course her machine pal Muck.
Bob, of course, all about teamwork and self-confidence, and when you watch his adventures on Nick Jr., you'll be sure to hear his character Pokemon Universe returns to Herald Square.
Furnished by Pokemon USA, Pikachu's been the loyal companion and best friend of Pokemon trainer Ash through 5 movies and now Pokemon Advanced in its 6th TV season. Pikachu is always there to lend Ash a helping hand when things get tough.
Katie, if Team Rocket, those bumbling bad guys, show up to cause trouble, Pikachu emits a high-voltage thunder shock to send the pranksters flying. Here in New York, we call that a stun gun.
I was going to say, I wish I could do that.
Pop sensations Hilary Duff and Aaron Carter. Jazz prodigy Peterson Cotty.
Little Bill. His TV show was based on Big Bill Cosby's popular book series, emphasizing family values and friendship.
You know, Little Bill won a Peabody Award for demonstrating that kids' programs can be quiet, gentle, and caring. Makes me want to hug him. This signature Hello Friend was inspired by the Hello Friend Ennis William Cosby Foundation, established in memory of the goals and dreams of Bill's son, Ennis.
The Little Bill series is set in Philadelphia, a city modeled after Mr. Cosby's hometown of Philly.
Well, have you hugged your bear lately? Well, we're going to check out these huggable teddy bears furnished by Build-A-Bear Workshop. The wonder of the holiday season comes to life with Teddy Roosevelt Bear, the namesake of teddy bears everywhere. Bearamy, the Build-A-Bear mascot who believes a hug is understood in any language. And Paulette Coofer, fashion advisor to the furry famous.
Hitching a ride, an unbearably appealing recording star. Teen girls would love to throw their arms around. At 15, he brought home the gold and the platinum. So get set for a gem from the CD, Aaron's most requested hits, hitmaker Hottie.
Pretty hard to imagine, especially since now he's twice as big as a school bus. His owner and best friend Emily Elizabeth keeps Clifford on the world's longest leash. Of course, Katie, abiding by New York City's very difficult leash laws. It's a whopping 65 feet long.
I'm not sure I'd want to walk that dog, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, got it. That's a big baggie.
Hit Entertainment furnishes Angelina Ballerina, the Little Mouse, with big dreams of becoming a prima ballerina. Based on the classic book series, Angelina Ballerina also dances to life on PBS and in videos.
Today, resplendent Katie in pink tutu and toe shoes, Angelina's dreams are fulfilled as she shares the stage with the New York City Ballet's Janie Taylor and Tom Gold, and young dancers from the School of American Ballet as they perform a dance from George Balanchine's Harlequinade.
Well, Grover makes his turn off of Herald Square, up along 34th Street, where I guess he's going to then do some Christmas shopping at the world's largest department store.
My son Jack is obsessed with Super Grover.
Oh.
Really?
He loves Super Grover.
Well, who doesn't? Rufus Redding III was to have made his Macy's Parade debut directing Orlando Jones High School Marching Tiger Band. But duty called, Rufus was deployed to Iraq, so today his musical troops will be commandeered, I should say, by his assistant of 6 years, J.B. Wilkins.
So with all good holiday wishes for Rufus and all of our troops, director J.B. Wilkins inspires the Jones High School Marching Tiger Band to spread the spirit with Hey, Let's Go from the movie Drumline.
Tony winner Jim Dale and the cast of A Christmas Carol, Cheetosaurus Rex Balloon, plus a tribute to Bob Hope when Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
The book Where the Wild Things Are. Wild Thing Balloon is furnished by HarperCollins Children's Books and brought to life by Macy's Parade Studio and author Maurice Sendak.
Everyone knows the story. Mischievous little Max puts on his wolf suit, gets sent to bed without his dinner, then dreams his room becomes a forest where the wild things are.
After selling 5.5 million books, those Wild Things will soon star in their own motion picture. Today, Wild Thing Balloon flies by at over 3 times the height of a movie screen.
We're ready for big-time adventure on the new float expedition to the top of Rhino Mountain. The float is furnished by fashion company Echo Unlimited. If you look closely, the float features the head of a rhinoceros as it breaks out of the mountainside. Scaling the heights, the fearless members of Anti-Gravity, an amazing New York City-based team of champion athletes and artists.
More into hip and hop than climb and rappel. A major young recording star with a song from her smash CD, Mood Ring. And I hope our climbers can't hear the title. That's because here's singing sensation Maya with Falling.
You complete me like Aaron, what a boy I need be. And when I'm in your arms, I feel free. Falling, my head's up in the clouds. In love, I'm proud to say it loud. Like an accident, it happened. Out of nowhere, it just happened. And I ain't mad at all because I'm falling. Head over heels, I'm falling. In love with you, I'm falling. And I can't get up, don't wanna get up because of love. Head over heels, I'm falling. In love with you, I'm falling. And I can't get up, don't wanna get up because of love. Touch me, hold me, hold me, love me, love me, kiss me, in love with you. Talk to me, caress me, don't wanna get up. You're my everything. Head over heels, I thought you'd get away. In love with you.
What a great combination, the stunning sight of Rhino Mountain and the sensational sound of Maya. Okay, don't worry about this dude coming out of his shell. Saltier than ever, Mr. Peanut takes the grand tour down Broadway in his Planner's Nutmobile, a total babe magnet with a V6 engine that runs on peanut oil, no doubt. He's got it all going on, the trademark hat, classy monocle, and a cane as tall as our own nut job, Matt Lauer.
Whoa.
Whatever happened to the holiday spirit?
Mr. Peanut, a legend among legumes.
Floating at attention, proud and 34 feet tall, Toy Soldier, a vintage balloon and a parade favorite from 1950. He was recreated in 2001 for the 75th anniversary parade, and today, flanked by two big Macy's stars, Toy Soldier gives a big salute to our men and women in uniform with wishes from all of us for their safe and quick return.
Returning to Macy's Parade, New York's own Big Apple Circus rolls into Herald Square, celebrating season 26 with its spectacular new show, Carnival, featuring show-stopping performers from every corner of the globe in one ring under the big top.
And of course, over the top is Grandma, aka Barry Lubin, who was just inducted into the International Clown Hall of Fame. So congratulations, Grandma.
Well, how would you like to ride a mile in this guy's shoes? Ronald McDonald is a symbol of magic and fun to kids all over the world. From the top of his distinctive red hairdo to the tips of his red shoes, which inspired the big red shoe car, all buffed and shined for the holidays, and which he stares today with pals Grimace, Hamburglar, and Birdie, the early bird.
In a shoe car or filled with helium, you can't send in the clowns without having the master of mirth make his grand entrance. Balloon Ronald is the length of a Learjet. Today he's in cruising mode thanks to 55 flight attendants led by Macy pilot Fred Rowley.
Furnished by the McDonald's Corporation, Ronald McDonald was recently promoted to Chief Happiness Officer and has a new live show called Get Moving with Ronald that teaches kids the importance of being active through music, magic, and fun.
Coming up, teen sensation Hillary Duff and a holiday treat from Harvey Firestein. The spectacle continues live here on NBC.
You can change your life if you want it. You can change your clothes if you want it. If you change your mind, well, that's the way it goes. But I'm gonna keep your jeans and your old black hat, 'cause I wanna they look good on me. You're never gonna get them back. At least not today, not today, not today. 'Cause if it's over, let it go and come tomorrow, we'll see. So yesterday, I'm just a bird that's already flown away. Left it off to let it go, and when you wake up, it will see. So yesterday, haven't you heard? So let it go and come tomorrow, we will see.
Jim Dale as Scrooge, Kermit the Frog Balloon, Pop Legends Chicago, and Santa Claus. The holiday season starts with Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, live here on NBC.
Welcome back, everybody, and check out the magnificent Marion Carroll Showboat. It's furnished by Macy's.com and is the largest vessel to ever float down Broadway. With its 3 tiers and authentic paddle wheeler, this is Macy's Parade Studio outdoing themselves once again.
Also rolling on the river, a rock group that's been turning out top 10 hits for 3.5 decades. Hey, guys, does anybody really know what time it is?
Yeah, it's about 11:45.
I was just joking. These pop legends do. It's time for Chicago to cruise into the holidays with their rendition of Jolly Old St. Nick.
Now you dear old man, whisper what you'll bring to me. Tell me if you can. And all the stockings you will find hanging in a row. Mine will be the shortest one. You'll be sure to know. What's it gonna be, Santa? Underneath the tree, Santa. What's it gonna be, Santa? Be this shit for me. Jason wants a Fender bass, Walter saxophone. Lee, he needs a flugelhorn, Jimmy a trombone. Robert wants a baby grand.
Little Chicago and NYC. Meanwhile, leaping down Broadway, star of Stage, Screen, and Swamp, Kermit the Frog, furnished by the Jim Henson Company. This was a busy year for Kermit. In fact, a certain diva wanted him to run for governor of California so she could become First Piggy. Don't say it.
And coming up, Kermit and the whole Muppet gang in It's a Very Merry Muppet Christmas Movie, airing Saturday, December 6th, right here on NBC and on a special edition DVD.
Balloon Kermit is big. If he stretched out and napped, he completely blocked traffic across every lane of the Brooklyn Bridge. Then again, stopping traffic is nothing new to this superstar.
To pay for their return trip to Macy's Parade, Alabama's Pinson Marching Chiefs bagged groceries, washed cars, and moved a lot of Boston butts.
Huh?
Translation, they sold a ton of barbecue sandwiches. So it's with a ton of pride and probably a few cases of heartburn that the town of Pinson sends their marching chiefs to the Big Apple to whip up a big noise from Winnetka under the direction of Jeff Caldwell.
These Pinson, Alabama kids had an extra thrill today. They marched in the same parade as their homie from Birmingham, American Idol, Reuben the Velvet Teddy Bear Studdard. A slammin' holiday for the Marching Chiefs. Okay, check out the kids' Candy Creation Lab, furnished by Hershey Foods. You gotta love this lab. Peanut butter cups, giant lollipops, and those colossal chocolate bears.
Here's a stat for you, Alan Katie. The Hershey, PA plant has a floor space of more than 2 million square feet. That's 5 times the floor area of the Houston Astrodome. And they say in Chocolate Town, USA, the smell of chocolate is always in the air. Let's pack our bags.
And how sweet it is for a young singer who became an overnight sensation on American Idol, but his measure as a performer is his smash CD, Measure of a Man. Clay Aiken spreads the holiday spirit of the season with Silver Bells.
City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. And on every street corner you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them sing. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Soon it will be Christmas Day.
The return of the Garfield Giant Balloon, a performance from A Christmas Carol, and Santa sleds into Herald Square. Celebrate with us when Macy's Thanksgiving